Good evening, everyone. On this week's edition of the Toss Around, I got the chance to shoot hoops with Frontier senior Grace Knowlton. She finished her storied career with the Lady Cougars as the third highest scorer in program history. Here's more with Grace Knowlton.
The WTAP Sports Toss Around, sponsored by Wash Right Unlimited Car Wash.
How'd you get into basketball? When did you start playing the sport in the first place?
Well, I started doing like the Upward Bound program in kindergarten, and then it kind of just took off from there. I found out that I really liked it, and my parents really pushed me, and I started playing like school affiliated sports after that and all the way through.
What do you enjoy most about playing basketball?
Oh, so many things, but definitely the friendships that I've created through basketball, and not just with people from Frontier, but also through my AAU. So I've met a lot of people that I'm still friends with. I think that's really cool.
Through your career, how much do you think you grew as a basketball player from the start of your freshman year to your last game as a senior?
Oh, so much. I've grown. Freshman year, I was more of like a role player. I still started, but I was definitely more like point guard, as in passing and getting everybody else open looks. And I think over the years, it's really became more, I've stepped into a leading scorer position, and definitely leadership has been a big thing. Freshman year, there was all those older girls, and there still was till my junior year, so I really had to step up this year for our younger girls.
You obviously had an unbelievable career here. You accomplished a lot of things. I mean, you became third highest scorer in girls basketball history here, 11th overall. You have the most three-pointers made in a season. You eclipsed 1,000 points. I mean, the list goes on and on. Like, out of all the accomplishments, which one do you think was your favorite?
I don't know. I think I'm blessed that I've got to do all of them, because probably I'd have to say three-pointers, the most three-pointers in a season, because that was something I took pride on in the off-season, is practicing shooting threes. And I'm really blessed that I got to achieve all of them.
You girls did have a good season. You got all the way to a sectional final. Unfortunately, you did fall short to Strasburg Franklin. Could you just give me your thoughts on, how you and your team performed this season?
I think it was a shock to everybody, because since we lost those 5 seniors from last year, everybody was like, oh, it's a young team, they're not going to be very good. But I think we shocked a lot of people from how hard we worked. Defense was big. If we had a good defensive game, we had a good offensive game. So I think our coaches really helped us push through the adversity. Out
of all the games that you've won this season, was there a game that was a highlight for you this season? Was there a game that you remember more than others?
Definitely, probably the first time we played Monroe Central. That was the part of the season where it was going to be to see whether we were going to be a good team this year or if we were going to struggle. And I think winning that game was really big for us, because they're a really tough team, and their defense is just it's just crazy, and their offense is pretty good too, so it was good for us to win that game.
I mean, you're going to go down as one of the greatest players to ever play for this school. Can you just talk about, how does it feel to know that you had such a storied career, and how much you're going to miss playing basketball at the school on this court?
I'm going to miss it so much, because the community and the team, the coaches, just everybody comes and supports so much, and I'm just so appreciative of that. And I think that's why I really wanted to leave a mark here, so I could kind of give back to everybody that supported me.
Your shooting form, I mean, I can see how you make all the shots you do, because it is just like a quick release, very efficient. How did you start shooting like that? Was there an inspiration behind it? Did you just kind of develop it on your own? How did you get that shooting form?
Honestly, I think I kind of developed it on my own. I never really picked a certain all-star like Caitlin Clark or anything to build my shot off of. My parents just helped me build my form when I was younger, and I got to build off of it, and I think that's why I'm more accurate and consistent, because I've had the same form for a long time.
Recently, you just signed to play basketball for Mount Union. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How does it feel knowing that you're going to have the opportunity, to play for that program, and how excited are you for this chance to do that?
Oh, so excited. I'm so blessed that I get to play for 4 more years, because I know I was scared for a while that this might be my last season, and I'm just so excited and blessed. The coaches at Mount Union are just so nice, and they want what's best for you, even outside of basketball too, so I think that's really great.
It was a great time shooting hoops with Grace. We'll see if she can continue her success at Mount Union next season. Well, that's all I have for sports tonight. When we come back, we will have one last look at the weather.